Good afternoon, everyone. Today is Sunday, June 15th. I hope you all are enjoying your Sunday afternoon today. Happy Father's Day to you fathers out there. I'll keep this video short. The spiders closed up 0.3% on Friday. I did take a few trades on Friday. They went against me. That's all right. I bought puts right here when it tagged my level here. As you can see, it did not pull back as I thought it would. The trade went against me. I took a loss here. I tried again here on this candle. It worked out okay, but then it went against me again. So I took a loss on Friday. That's all right. As you all know, you will have some winners and you will have losers. It's all about how you manage your losses. So once again, the spiders closed up 0.3%. I would expect this to start to pull back. We have pulled back nicely off of this 196.05 level. I still favor the downside on this, but for right now, keep an eye on the recent high of this candle, which is 194.80 for some resistance. Maybe this starts to form a bearish pattern before we see some downside, but I will keep an eye on that. Next up, go. Bank of America. Excuse me, my charts are all over the place. Bank of America closed up 0.13%, up 2 cents. Right now, this is looking okay. This has filled the gap, and it has pulled back now. You will have some resistance here at this 20-day moving average. I'm sorry, 50, your red line, and the 200-day moving average. As you can see on Friday, it did tag that purple line, your 200. Just in case this does pull back below this 1539 level, watch your 20-day moving average for some support. Right now that is sitting at 1517. Next up, Apple. Apple has pulled back. I think on Friday's video or Thursday, I said I wanted to see this pull back towards this blue line. Friday it did pull back, closing down 1.09%. Watch this 20-day moving average, your blue line, currently at $90.10 level. This should find some support there, at least for a little bit. Next up, Facebook. Facebook closed up 0.3%. Right now it's finding support at this line, 63.58. If this does lose this level, watch your 20 for some support. Right now it is at 62.52. And resistance, this line here, which is at 64.97. Facebook just barely tagged this level here on Friday. So nice bounce there. Next up, Twitter. Twitter finding a lot of resistance here at the 50-day moving average. It does have a small gap to fill. 38.05 would be gap fill. Twitter closed at 36.90 on Friday, up 0.3%. As you see here, it did bounce off of this 36.10 level. It made a low of 35.90 and bounced back off of that. This is support here. You have resistance. It did tag the 50-day moving average on Friday. Gap fill would be your max move on Twitter, in my opinion. And this 36.10 level would be support. Next up, I'm looking at MU, Micron. This stock is way overextended. I'm looking to buy some puts on this. For now, I have not pulled the trigger on this stock here. You do have a gap to fill around this level, but right now I'm just keeping that one on watch. Yelp had a very nice move on Friday, up 13.79%, up $9. Yelp has now moved into a Fibonacci level. If I connect this low here On May 7th, it put in a low of 49.11. On March 5th, it put in a high of 101.75. If I connect that, there we go. Yelp has made a 50% retrace. That level sits at 75.43. If we look at the 10-minute chart on Yelp, right there, this is Friday's action. Nice gap up, some follow through. Tagged this level several times. 1, 2, 3, 4, about 5 times here. Pulled back, and the last candle of the day, it tagged that level one more time. I will be looking to maybe place some puts on Yelp this week, depending how it reacts to this level tomorrow. This now does have a gap to fill. Your first target would be 69.22. I'd like to see that pull back to that level. So we'll keep an eye on that one. And next up, YHOO. This one finding a lot of resistance up here at this 37.16 level. YHOO closed up 0.4% on Friday. Here's resistance and here's support. Support 36.48. Resistance right now I've got drawn in at 37.16. Here's another one, Walter Energy, WLT. I talked about this stock here on June 4th. Here's your daily chart. This stock was trading at 433 when I made my video. Friday, beautiful move. It hit a high of 529. My level was this blue line, your 20-day moving average. Right now, or on Friday, it was at 514. We did close above that level on Friday. 522 is where we closed. So a very nice move on Walter Energy. You guys could go back and watch that video. Maybe I'll post a link on the description box so you guys could take a look at it. Next up, Tesla. Having a hard time here at this level still, 210.18. Tesla closed up 1.42% on Friday. Right now it is above your 20 and above your 50-day moving average. Still a lot of resistance up here in Tesla. Next up, LinkedIn. LinkedIn, nice move on Friday, up 2.89%. My max move on LinkedIn is still 180.60. I'm sorry, 180.96. I'm going to adjust that right now. 180.96. All right, there we go. So we'll keep an eye on this one. So far, it's nothing wrong with it. Trading well above the 50-day moving average, well above the 20. It's still on an uptrend right now. So nice chart there. Best Buy has pulled back to this level here. Previous resistance always becomes support. This was resistance here, here, almost here, here on this candle, broke above it, and it's now back into this 28.20 level. If we look at the 10-minute, here we are. Thursday, we made a low of 28.22. My line sits at 28.20. It did bounce off of that level. We'll keep that on watch. For now, that is still support on Best Buy. If this does break through this level, keep an eye on your 20-day moving average, your blue line here. Right now, it's at 27.51. Next up, Amazon. Amazon has pulled back to this level, 322.95. On Friday, it made a low of 323.53. It did manage to close up 0.1% on Friday. This is still support Your next level would be 316.49. Notice that's where your blue line and your red line, your 20 and 50-day moving average, are sitting at. Next up, Bank of America. Bank of America has, I'm sorry, this is Boeing. Boeing, I'm looking at Boeing for a bounce off of this level. There's some factors here that I like. Also, it is coming into this 131 previous 131.70 level. That was previous gap. Nice pullback here. Right now you have your 50-day moving average as support, so I'm liking this chart for a bounce. I'm keeping an eye on that. Next up, Netflix. This one closed up 1.25% on Friday. Right now it is struggling at our 428.34 level. So far it's okay, but keep an eye on this level if it decides to break it. I would like to see Netflix pull back to this blue line, your 20-day moving average, or at around 405.66 level. It's kind of funny, I have been seeing some other people post some charts that look just like this one. That's alright. I think I saw Bank of America out there, and Best Buy looked a lot just like my charts. That's alright. But again, I do expect some pullback on Netflix, but keep an eye on this level in case it breaks it. I think that's all I had for today. Yep, that's all I had. Alright, I will be scanning later on tonight. I'll put out a video on any new chart setups that I like. Thanks again for watching, and enjoy the rest of your Sunday. Thank you.